What is up, guys? It is these Gamers here, and I'm going to debrief you guys on why you didn't get into Elder Scrolls Online. Alright, so we all know that it's a closed beta and that everyone wants to get in, and it's Elder Scrolls Online. Just downright period. That's an awesome game. Everyone's excited for it. Now, why you didn't get into Elder Scrolls Online depends on what you did to get into it. So, like, everyone did sign up on the sheet, or the form. Everyone got it. I'll put a link in the description just so everyone is certain that they did the right sheet, because that would just be embarrassing. I don't know, but let me get back to my point. So a lot of people didn't read the terms of agreements, and I'm gonna debrief you guys on the terms of agreements. First, I took a second to actually look at what it says, and it says that if you aren't 18 or older, you will not be a beta tester. You have to be 18 or older. So automatically, if you put that you were 14, 15, 16, 17, 13, 12, whatever your age is, you're not going to get into the beta automatically. So right away you're out of the chance. See, what they did was they allowed you to put your age as 16 or 15 or 14. This way, when you submitted your form, they would know, and they wouldn't invite you. See, what would happen is if they were to tell you that, if they were to emphasize on the age restrictions, that everyone would be like, oh yeah, I'm 19 and a half, yeah, that's me. Everyone would lie about their age, and that would be an issue, and then they would get falsely beta testers. So essentially they tricked us, and they didn't trick us, we were just ignorant. We didn't read the rules, directions, terms of agreements. So anyone who wasn't older than 18 didn't get into the beta, which is unfortunate. Next, that's the age restriction. Now, are you curious about everyone else? Like, it's like, how come no one, like, I don't know anyone that got beta testing. Now, you're not supposed to know anyone who got the beta testing. It says strictly in the terms of agreements that you're not supposed to talk about you getting into the beta. You're not allowed to tweet it out. You're not allowed to tell your best friends. You're not allowed to say anything about you getting into the beta. That's strictly private. That's strictly, downright strictly private. Alright? They don't want anyone telling other people that they got into the beta, because if they get hacked, then they steal good information about the beta and they leak it, there is going to be an issue and you're going to get in trouble. Now, there's this term of agreement. Let me just finish. So you're not allowed to tell anyone about it. So no one, you don't know, because like the reason why no one else is making videos about the experience so far is because, one, they're not allowed to say anything. Two, you can get sued for this. Now, let me tell you something about the game. Also, in the terms of agreements, if you made this mistake, open up your hands and like facepalm. If you didn't read that terms of agreements, you're gonna be in trouble and you're gonna be sad. Alright, the terms of agreement says you can get sued if you do anything that hurts the game, or just downright the directors or the game just in general. Alright, if you do anything that hurts the game, you're gonna pay for it. So let's just say you leak footage on the internet for the beta, closed beta. Alright, they will track you down. They will find who you are. They will ban you from the servers. They don't let you play. They'll replace you with another beta tester. And then what happens is they sue you with your own money. And they say you have to pay for any damage that you cause. So they say you need to pay 40 grand because of all the damage you did to the game. You pay them 40 grand and they sue you for 40 grand, and that's it. And you're screwed. So that's how it works when you sign the terms of agreements. If you actually take a second to read it, then you would be surprised what's in there. Because if you're just skimming through it and you see, and it's like inside the text it says that you're gonna sell your soul to ZeniMax, then you're gonna have an issue when you accept it. So let me get to my third topic and my last topic: computer configurations. If you said that your computer was off, if you said that your computer was off the charts with specs and it was really boss and it's really good, if you went on the internet and found a custom computer with its IP, with its DX die, with all of its system computer specifications, if you went on the internet and found a really boss computer to put on your resume, then you're gonna have an issue there, because ZeniMax doesn't want people with ultra high epic computers specifically. They want people that don't have good computers. They want the exact opposite. They want it to be split. They want 50% of the people to have medium. I'm being a little wrong. They want 33% of the people to have really high top-notch computers to test out those ultimate graphics. 33%, the other 33%, to test out the low graphics, because they want everyone to play the game. They don't just want people who have awesome computers to play the game. I want to make it a lot easier for other people to play. So, and the last 33% would be the middle class, anyone who has a normal computer, you know, on the verge of a good computer and a bad computer, you know, just right where it's supposed to be. So if you went on the internet and you copied and pasted a computer specs just so you would look like you have an awesome computer, then you're gonna have an issue, and they don't necessarily want people who have best computers, because that's what I thought originally. I was like, oh, what if I put my best specs and they'll see that I'm a legit gamer? But I came to the conclusion that that's not what they want. They want people with bad computers, good computers, and normal computers. Now, I said this would be my last topic, but I sort of lied. I need to finish what I was going to say prior to this. So, also, with this beta, I guess, when you were doing the beta sheet, it also said that there was a little status bar that said if you were significant or if you were guaranteed to get in. I got excellent, which is, and it said guaranteed to get into the beta. But if you didn't make sure to that, and you didn't do all like if you didn't answer all the questions, if you didn't do any of that, then if you didn't even get to the excellent status, then you weren't going to get any guarantee. There's so many other people that would rather take your job. Alright guys, that's all I have. Those are 4 things, I guess 3.5, because I don't want to say a lot. So I guess those are 3.5 things that you might have not looked for in terms of agreements, that are reasons why you might have not gotten into the ESO beta. But if you have any information that I don't have, just go ahead and correct me. I don't mind. Go ahead, like the video, and yep, guys, see ya. And these Gamers sign out.